Welcome back gamers to another review. As you all know, the Cat Quest series developed by the Gentle Bros has carved a niche for itself with its unique blend of charming visuals, lighthearted humor, and accessible action RPG mechanics. Since its debut back in 2017, the series has consistently delivered an experience that is both whimsical and engaging, appealing to both casual gamers and RPG enthusiasts alike. Now with Cat Quest 3, the series sets sail into uncharted waters, introducing a pirate-themed adventure that promises to add a fresh spin to the beloved formula. But does the game manage to stay afloat, or does it end up a lost treasure at the bottom of the ocean? Let's find out. In Cat Quest 3, players take on the role of a Seeker, a chosen feline pirate tasked with uncovering the legendary North Star, a treasure of immense power that has captivated the imagination of countless adventurers. The game's setting, the Peruvian archipelago, is a vibrant and expansive world filled with islands to explore, treasures to uncover, and foes to vanquish. The shift from the landlocked kingdoms of the previous games to the open sea is a bold move, and it pays off handsomely. The Peruvian archipelago is brought to life with colorful, detailed environments that are a joy to explore, from its sandy shores and dense jungles to the ominous pirate hideouts and the sunken ruins. And the narrative in Cat Quest 3 remains lighthearted and filled with the series' trademark puns and humor. This game doesn't take itself too seriously, and this is evident from the moment you step into the world, as you'll encounter a delightful cast of characters from the quirky Captain Cappy, your ghostly sidekick, to the Pirate King, the game's primary antagonist, whose whimsical laugh and menacing presence adds a nice contrast to the otherwise cheerful tone of the game. And while the story might not be the most complex or original, it's the perfect vehicle for the game's adventurous spirits, providing enough motivation to keep you engaged throughout your journey. And one of the most significant changes in this game is its introduction of the naval exploration and combat, as players can now command their own pirate ship, which is fully customizable with various upgrades and special attacks. Sailing the high sea is a seamless experience with no loading screens as you move from island to island. The ship controls are responsive, and the naval battles, while simple, are a fun addition to the game. Dodging enemy cannon fire, lining up your shot, and timing your special attacks adds a new layer of strategy to the combat. And on land, the combat retains its serious, fast-paced, accessible style. Players can switch between melee and ranged weapons with ease, and the game offers a wide variety of gears and spells to experiment with. Whether you prefer to slash your enemies with claws, or blast them with elemental magic, or pepper them with bullets from a flintlock pistol, Cat Quest 3 has you covered. The game encourages experimentation with different builds, and the ability to upgrade your weapons and armor adds depth to the gameplay. The technical nature of the combat, where positioning and timing are crucial, ensures that the battles remain engaging from start to finish. And the game's dungeon design is another highlight, as each dungeon is packed with enemies, traps, and puzzles, offering a nice break from the overworld exploration. And some of the dungeons in this game even shift from side-scrolling perspective, adding variety to the gameplay. The game bosses in particular are a standout feature, as each one is uniquely designed with its own set of attacks and patterns that will test your reflexes and strategies. And their sense of progression as you level up and acquire more powerful gear is satisfying, as this game does a great job at balancing challenge with accessibility. Cat Quest 3 is not just about its main quest. This game is brimming with side quests, bounties, and hidden treasures that will keep a completionist busy for hours. The side quests are varied and often humorous, offering rewards that are well worth the effort. The bounty system, which tasks players with hunting down powerful optional bosses, adds an extra layer of challenge for those looking to test their skills. And these bosses are often tied to the game's good ending, providing an incentive for players to explore every nook and cranny of the Peruvian. Exploration is a key component of Cat Quest 3, and the game's world is designed to encourage it. Each island has its own set of secrets, and the game rewards curiosity with valuable loot and experience points. The sense of discovery is one of the game's greatest strengths, and it's easy to lose track of time as you sail from island to island, uncovering hidden treasures and solving puzzles. The game's map is detailed and well designed, making it easy to track your progress and find your way around the world. Visually, the game is a treat for your eyes. The game's 2.5D art style is beautifully executed, with vibrant colors and detailed environments that bring the world of Peruvian to life. The character designs are charming and the animations are smooth and expressive. Whether you're exploring a sun-drenched island or battling enemies in a dark, forbidden dungeon, the game's visuals are consistently pleasing to the eyes. Fixed camera angles, while limited in some situations, do a good job of showcasing the game's environments and keeping the action focused. And when it comes to the audio, the soundtrack is composed of chanty-like tunes, which perfectly complement the game's pirate theme, adding to the sense of adventure as you sail the seas. And its sound effects are well designed, with satisfying hits and spell effects that enhance the combat experience. While the soundtrack may not be the most memorable, it's fitting and adds to the overall atmosphere of the game. But of course, this game does have some flaws. The naval combat, while fun, can be a bit clunky at times, especially when compared to the smooth and responsive land combat. The ship controls, while functional, could benefit from a bit more refinement to make them feel as fluid as the rest of the game. Additionally, there are some moments where the game requires a bit of grinding, particularly when facing higher level enemies or bosses. And while this is not uncommon in RPGs, it can occasionally disrupt the game's otherwise excellent pacing. And while the game does a good job of tracking quests on the world map, for me this game required a more detailed log that would help keep track of objectives, especially when juggling multiple quests at once. The game's fixed camera angle, while generally effective, can often limit visibility, particularly during exploration and combat in tight spaces. These issues are relatively minor, however, and do little to detract from the overall experience. In my opinion, Cat Quest 3 is a delightful addition to the Gentle Bros beloved series, offering a fresh pirate-themed adventure that stays true to the charm and accessible of its predecessors, with its engaging combat, vibrant world, and a treasure trove of content to explore. It's a game that's great for both fans of the series and newcomers alike. While it may not revolutionize the action RPG genre, it offers a well-rounded, enjoyable experience that's hard to put down. For me, the game is an 8.4 out of 10. For those looking for a lighthearted, charming adventure filled with exploration, combat, and plenty of cat puns, Cat Quest 3 is a well-worth voyage, and a game that I can definitely recommend, as it is a delightful romp through a well-crafted world that's sure to keep you entertained from start to finish. So if you're a fan of this series or just looking for a fun, accessible action RPG, this is a game you won't want to miss. And if you've played it, did you like it, would you recommend it? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching till the end, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a great day.